And welcome back to another Bestestimes Reborn YouTube video. I'm your host Brad. It is currently, let's have a look, currently 5:10 PM on Wednesday the 16th of April 2025. We're just going to have a look down here. I was asked the other day if this mural here has a date on it at the showgrounds. At least a year or something on there. And it might do, so we'll just have a look for Connie. Pretty sure it was Connie that asked me. 1999, there we go. 1999. It's got written on there, the pioneers of the Johnston Shire. Yeah, I'm going to take a photo of that. So you'll see that on old new Innisfail photos and probably on the end of this video as they put them up. Anyway, that was a Gundy Hill at the showgrounds there. Let's have a look up here where they were doing the all the pipe work and that. Seems to have finished. You can see here where all that blue metal stuff, which of course will wash all the way over the footpath and make it horrible, but what can you do? But there's the old part of the footpath and then goes to the new. That's an update. Showing what they've done. And here's where they had all the different equipment and the big holes and all that in the ground. Where I've shown in other videos and photos and things over the time. Might get a photo of all that too while we're at it. Best as I can one-handed. There we go. Adjust it accordingly. Now we can get it. There we go. Hopefully those photos turn out. I used another app, different app, for one of the photos. So I can try and get some better quality photos. No, there's your Moriarty Street there. Golf course clubhouse and car park near the showgrounds. And that. Okay, we're going over Gundy Hill. It's like it wants to rain, certainly does. We'll see how it goes. It's all wet here, like it rained earlier. As you can see, going over the footpath, over the Gundy Hill there. Because of all the shaded area, which is good to have, it makes it a bit, well, it takes a lot longer to dry, put it that way. But you can see up there where it looks like it's going to rain. Well, hopefully it shows up in video. The dark cloud, sometimes the camera likes to brighten it. But we're going to go the back way so we can see how it all looks. Down near the old Timothy Seafood and that. So I haven't been through there for a while. And that back way out, where you come out near Glady Street. You can Charles Street actually, and you can come out near Kmart. We'll see how it's all going through there. They were doing pipe work there a while back when we went through, so we'll see how that goes. So we'll go down Station Street. We'll look here. It's down towards the Townsville direction. The railway station, all that. So we're at the right sort of hour of the day where the sun's behind us, so we should be able to see a fair bit better. When we turn down Station Street, it'll be to the right of us. So the barber shop and Jasmine Thai massage and the Simo's Gundy Hill Hotel. As always, we try and show as much detail as we possibly can. Station Street and the old Kirby's corner across there where the white ute is. The other white ute, that is. The parked one. So we'll head down here. Yeah, you can see where the water just sort of stays there a fair bit. Oh, here's that wheel from the other day. It's down here now. Somebody's probably played around with it. Unless it's another wheel. Looks the same though. I didn't see if the other one was there. Same type though. I wonder what that's off. Some sort of cart. Hey, if you know, let us know in the comments. I asked in the last video. Not going to touch it. But yeah, you can see up here where the water just stays there. It's really annoying. This is where Van Rich Home Improvement used to be. It's JC Custom Fabrication. I don't know if it was Larry or Yassi that wrecked that Van Rich Home Improvements. I forget now. And then this one moved in. The whole front facade came down. Oh, it's a bit slippery here. But if you walk on the grass, it's all slush. It all comes down from up here. Just flows down. Yeah, the drainage could be a little bit better along here. But anyway, such as it is. A bit of a bridge thing they had there for the Railway Institute. The Railway Institute was where it's a bit flatter here, along here. The railway station up there. Yeah, there's a lot of water coming through here. I don't know what the deal is. Flowing through here. It's coming out here. A lot, or some of it is coming out here. You can see it flowing down there. Someone yelling out, going past on the highway. Anyway, we'll continue along here, do what we can, show what we can, as much detail. A few parrots going over, lorikeets, whatever they are. Cassowary screens and glass is in the area where Balto's and Gary Smith, where his auto electrician business used to be in Station Street, and you got Windows Warehouse down there. Competition, and around the corner there's one too. I don't know, in Cassowary Street, another glass place, glass and blinds place. It's up to the railway station there. I'd love to show that in full detail and get permission one day to do it. Just in case one day they ever close it down. Anyway, continue along while the lighting's still okay. It's the main part. Like with the workers and that. Offices of the railway and that. There's your Windows Warehouse, I mentioned before. Glass and aluminium or aluminum, Short Street. We're not going to go down Short Street, we're going to go straight ahead. So we can go past Kun Steel and that. Oh, they put a solar panel on there. I've never seen that one there before, down the bottom where the blue polos. And there's a security camera on it too, which is good. Good to have. The Optus 4G tower. Sure, there's more than just Optus on it now, but when it was first put in, it was Optus. Be a good view from up the top of that. But you can get that sort of view with the drone these days, so it's not overly necessary these days. But anyway, this is overgrown as usual down here. Especially, you know, up further. Goes over the pathway. Yeah. So we've got Station Street, the actual street, to my left, as well as a drain that's overgrown, I mean, then the residential. And to my right, it's the overgrown plants, shrubs, trees, whatever, weeds, and then the railway yard. The Lynn Fox there. Line Fox, Lynn Fox, whatever. Yeah, this here doesn't drain never really drained very well. Let's put this in. This wasn't there last time, or it was overgrown, you couldn't see it. That bit of a drain there. It would just flow over here, like the other lot did further back. Yeah, it's interesting. I'm actually excited to watch these videos back in 10, 15, 20 years time and see the difference. See how things have changed. See how it is. How it was. Just back where we just came from. Hold it for a few seconds so you get a bit of detail into it. Yeah, this part here is often full of mosquitoes. I forgot I would have wore mosquito repellent. Never thought. I sort of fixed some of this at one stage and now it's, yeah, a bit yuck. Where there's like lips where you could trip quite easily, but where the lines are, the cracks between the cement there, see how they've sort of shaped it back there. Try to make it level. Because I'd mentioned it a few times on Snapchat, so I'll let them know. It's dangerous. The dogs are always barking, of course. Oh, so that's, I don't know how you say it, but it's S-A-C-C-H-I. Used to be Frank Lowe and Sons way back. So, this one here. I don't know if it's Sachi, however you say it. Mechanical Solutions. Did you stop and think and plan to be safe? Lens box. International Intermodal Terminal. I think that's what it says there. Wow. Team Global Express way down there. These shipping stuff for the rail and that. Pretty cool. There's the old Malanda Milk Factory. And then Timsy Seafood. Yeah, it was Timsy Seafood for multiple years, many years. I don't know how many years, but it was a fair while. But we're still call this Station Street, this bit. Like this part here. It's weird how it does that S and becomes Station Street again. There's Timsy Seafood signage on there. I've shown that up close in the past and I've taken photos of it. It's part of history. The old railway station part down there, that blue. That's where that house used to be, and they made it into a car park for Kun Steel. A bit of storage in that old house. Getting my looks off the workers at that place. Or I couldn't say the name properly. Otherwise I would have shown across today. They were really giving me odd looks. Like turning fully around to see me. Oh, he's got a camera. Kun Steel and Fabrication. Or Kun Steel Fabrication, yeah. Fab. It's fabulous. Just good to show what's around. Okay, show back a little bit to where Frank Lowe and Sons and that used to be. Yeah, I'm sure there was people there that made like canvases for camper vans and different things, canopies and all that sort of stuff at one stage. That's Cassowary Street. We're on Tramway Street now. There's your MLC Motors, Mechanical Repairs and Services. That used to be where Breakfast Vision and Better Home and Living used to be. Used to be in that spot on Edith Street, near the old Leaks. Yeah. Tramway. There's Cassowary Street, the one that comes out near the old Gundy Hill Bakery. Highway. Is it? Yeah, the tyre place and that. Yeah, they need to fix all this up once they're finished with all the pipes along here. It's pretty horrible to walk on. Coppin Construction. Look here, it's pretty trashed. People walking down this way, so I've got to speed up a bit or get them in the footage. Smell a bit along here. I know some of it was sewage they were doing, sewage pipes. Get a bit overgrown up here. The Ned Maxwell Park sign's very hard to read. Yeah, since I last come down here, it's a bit more overgrown. Yeah, Ned Maxwell, Maxwell Park, Maxwell. Like Maxwell Sheffield, Dr. Nanny, Maxwell House, the coffee, Maxwell Smart, Get Smart, same Maxwell spelling. Sometimes this is nice and flowery. This tree here on the end is usually quite nice. There's the French Penny, and then the old Frank Lowe and Sons building. I'm guessing soon Frank Lowe and Sons is merging with some other company, which I read. I think it was on Facebook. This will probably, it might get knocked down, it might just get sold off. I don't know what will happen to it. But I'm going to get a quick photo while I'm here, just in case I do that. Then we got where it's a bit, yeah, the drainage needs to be fixed a bit along here. All right, which it probably will be by the end when we finish the whole thing. Yeah. It's Kookaburra Close to my right, Tramway Street to the left, and that Frank Lowe and Sons buildings just there. You'll see the photos on the end if they turned out clear enough. That new app, photos I took, so you can look back at it. Just needs a bit of clearing off here. Wouldn't be nice coming along at night with not much light. There's not much light through here. They need to put in decent lighting all the way along up to Kmart through the bike track. But yeah, coming along here at full speed, which is silly to do anyway at night, or any time. Could go flying. So it looks like they've done some stuff here too. And there's two traffic cones, witches' hats, whatever you want to call them. You watch a lot of American and Canadian stuff, you hear traffic cones and different other names for them. Hurricane written on them. The branding, I'd say. Anyway, just needs clearing here. I have commented in the past, Snaps and Solve and that, and they've come and done it, but it needs to be done more often. A bit overgrown. Overgrown. Kookaburra Close to my right still. Where it comes out onto Tramway Street. Yeah, people are still coming behind. I couldn't see them earlier when I did the Frank Lowe and Sons building, the secondary one. So, a blue lidded bin. A couple of blue lidded bins along here. Whew, it's getting quite warm through here. There's no breeze at this hour. Yeah, they should have put this pathway further out. There's room for it. Another metre out or something. That's not right up against the fence, but the fence wasn't there when they put it in. I'll admit that, but still, so close to people's yards and that. Would have been better not to, but anyway, we'll continue along like we always do. Along here. Put the railing back up, which is good. Mightn't be able to show as much detail with these people behind us. Normally I'd stop and have a bit more of a look. You can see where they're putting the new concrete in. Go through slow as we can so we can get as much detail as we can. See where they've cut down some of the trees along here. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend walking through here at night. The lighting's just terrible. Where I've shown the railing down here before, of course, they put the railing back up. They didn't put new stuff up. It's the old rolling. You can hear those people coming. The old railing, I mean, not rolling. Yeah, there's more of a gap there between there and the actual creek now. You could get around there more. I think they should close that off safety wise. This here is usually slosh, just horrible. Ugh. I've seen crabs along here. They're little tiny baby crabs doing their thing against the wall back there. Yeah, this was all sewage works they were doing here. Ugh. Yeah. There's kids playing up here. Not the safest thing. Especially with the creek down there. You got Bamboo Creek to my right. So I've only ever seen one crocodile along there. Other people have said they've seen them. There was one on the other side one time when we come along. Oh, there's just people walking along with the dogs and that. The dogs on a chain. So we'll face the camera this way, so we're not showing them. Just worry about this dog.
Did you want to race this one?
Oh, a lot of people. Very dirty, the creek. Right. Oh. Rare thing to see that many people. Oh, this place has come along, as I last come along here. I don't know how long ago it was. I'm sure it was this year. Not too sure. You got the laundromat and you got where that house used to be. The old house. Oh. I don't know what it was made out of. I'm no builder, but yeah. Alright. You can see the form factor it's going to be. There's a house. It looks like it's going to be facing Charles Street, not really like the old one was. Huh. There you go. Interesting to see. This has been done. What's up to that part by now? Wow. Yeah. There wasn't much to it. It was more just the cement, the foundation and that when I come along last time. Wow. I'm just going to go a quick photo. Get my weird looks off people. There we go. Down there. My little photos. Some more. A couple of lots of people walking behind me now, so I might go down Grady Street. I was going to go down here all the way. Yeah, to that house. So we'll go down Lily and go right at Grady Street. Let's see if I'm being followed. Wouldn't be the first time. Whew. Certainly is warm. This is your Innisfail Tojo spares, Arthur's Innisfail Tojo spares. Cattery Coast Veterinary Service here. Yeah, the people are still behind me. Probably about 20 metres away, but still, I don't want any trouble, so. Yeah, we'll go right into thing and see if they follow Grady Street. Truck hire. Oh, looks like something's getting built here. They used to build the cars and all that, the old cars. Like a wreckage yard type of setup. The shed factory, I think it says on there. Yeah, the shed factory. 23 Vickers Street, Edmonton. Oh, you're on camera. I got on the sign to my right. Oh. Kmart over here. Sort of creamy yellow building. So we'll keep showing the camera straight ahead for people's privacy. The houses like we normally do. I know a lot of people in other countries, they're allowed to just film whatever they want. As long as they're outside in public, they're allowed to film it. Laws are different here. Now a lot of people are like, oh, you should just show the places. And people have said that to me that live in Australia have said it. Oh, you should just show the houses and all that. You can't. Not legally. It's the council's works department here. All this along here and up there. My first job was at where that big tank sort of thing is up there undercover, straight ahead. Yeah, that white tank. That wasn't there back then. I'm talking like mid-90s. 90s. I keep saying 90s. Sort of slurring it. Anyway. What time is it now? Still got another half an hour. 45 minutes really. So we can show a bit more along while we're here. The works department. I put the mirror back up, cool. Probably a new mirror sent. The old one got cracked and ruined. See. But yeah, where that big tank is over there, straight ahead. And I got the cover. Where my first job was. And the sign was on the offices, even though it closed down not long after. It's still there in Rankin Street up till it was last year sometime. Yeah, Larson's. Very close to there. Oh. Don't want my microphone falling off. Yeah, he's the works department. Face the other way because of the chappie on his bike. Pretty cool full-size tricycle. It should have a little bit of power just to help with the disability side of it. Yeah, a little good battery and enough, like some sort of assistant sort of thing, that sort of thing. Anyway. Be cool. Sure there is one. There's the old Roscoe's Pizza, an Italian restaurant. Before that, Taste of the Tropics. If anyone remembers it as Taste of the Tropics, let me know in the comments. Fine normal, looks like they're doing stuff on the outside. We'll go off here. Have a look in the Bamboo Creek. It's the works department there. I know they still call it that. That's what it was for years. We've still got time to fill in. We can't go too far. And the lighting's starting to die down. So advertising Stephen Corica, international football, soccer player, Olympian, and such. They come from Innisfail. So Stephen Corica. I know he was the coach of the Sydney Wanderers at one stage. I know if he still is. We'll continue along up here. Don't know if it's worth crossing over or not. We're not going all the way down. We'll see. We might go down to the bridge and turn back. Feels like it's going to rain any minute. So if I have to go all of a sudden because of the rain, well, we'll leave it at that. Yeah, it's getting a bit rainy now, so better off just turning around and going back, I think, shortly. We'll get up to the clean bit of concrete anyway. Let this person go past. Oh, they're putting new stuff on there. Security in that. Whew. Don't know where that road went, but that's back where we just came from. Even though we'll come back through here. And that, don't feel the spots of rain anymore. So, see how we go. Get up to the bridge at least and turn back. Been recording for 37 minutes. I need the extra exercise, sometimes good to have. Due to health reasons and that, I haven't been able to do as many videos. Not health reasons where you see me, you're gonna get sick from me. It's more physical stuff. And that, so hope you're enjoying the walk. It's nice to walk at this hour. It's a bit like the humidity is horrible, but other than that, it's not too bad. The last time I come along, this was like this. I think they've just painted it since then. I think they would have fixed it by now. But anyway, we're nearly at the Bamboo Creek Bridge. Who remembers the old rickety green bridge that used to be here, the wooden one that was on an angle? Oh, it was horrible. And then they attached the makeshift one to the railing over there, to the side of the the traffic bridge. While this one was being built, there's where it used to have PMG crossing written on it, where the two railway rails are, and up. Yeah, it used to have a PNG crossing sign there for years. There's your Bamboo Creek. As I was referring to earlier. Both sides, where the cars go and all that. It does smell a little bit along here. Just get to the end and turn back, like I said. There's people coming too, so. There used to be a PMG crossing sign here too, which is what this person could pass. Hey. That one's electric. That's a different tricycle, what I was looking at before. Yeah, you can see where the PMG crossing sign was here too. The actual sign used to be still here on the ground for a fair while down here. I think it's long gone. Oh, it would have been a good thing to go into the museum. But anyway, people don't think like that. If it's not old, if it's more like the last 30, 40 years history, I don't seem to care. So, hi. Seems to be, even like nowadays stuff will be history one day. Like, say a sign that's taken down from a business that's been around for 50 years or something like that in the town, and gets just thrown away, doesn't get taken to the museum or anything like that, or even thought of like that. It's pretty sad. It's like even a nowadays sign of a prominent shop, and they don't do anything with it or some sort of history. If they did preserve it, it'd be like us looking at something from like 30 years ago, 40, 50 years ago, and that it's all history. you can't preserve everything, but you know, it would be good. Like that mural, the arcade, would have been great if they'd have preserved that. I would have been happy to have seen that preserved. Seen it was on like aluminium sheets or tin sheets or whatever they were calling it. I think they were saying tin sheets on the signage, and that it would have been great to be able to see that preserved instead of just painting over it, unscrew it, take it away, put it in the museum somewhere. The museum needs to be made bigger. I think so. It'd be great. It would have been great if they'd make the museum bigger. And that, and advertise it more that it's here. And that, but yeah. There's a glass there. If there wasn't people walking behind me, I would have stopped and reported it on Snap Sense of Domino's car. Nearly back up at Kmart again. Joe Hogan and Associates across there. And the big roundabout at Kmart. Next to McGowan Drive down there. Town pool, all that. Whew. It's very humid, very hot, very sweaty. There's your Hogan and Associates across there. Used to be Hogan and Hogan. And that turquoisey looking building, the old Roscoe's, which has moved down to across from Hungry Jack's. So if you know what Hungry Jack's is, where you turn once you get up here, turn onto Edith Street from, because this is Ernest Street, like Ernest P. Worrell, Ernest goes to camp, slam dunk Ernest, you know, that sort of spelling. So, yeah. Illegal dumping fines over $2,000. Bit of a sunset there, which hopefully will show up on camera really good. We would stop and just get the whole sunset, but there is timing. Might walk up here a little bit and just show it though, as people go past. And then go through the Kmart car park. Nice sunset. I'll take a photo as well while I'm at it. Hopefully it's showing up nicely. Get this the palm prime out of the way from the pathway there. Probably see it now. Yeah, I've got it up as far as I could with my foot. But yeah, wish there was a sunset mode on here. Look really cool. Still, that looks nice the way it is. How much time have I got left to waste? I've got enough time to actually get a bit of a time lapse. I'll do that and then I'll come back on when I'm going towards Domino's direction.